Hey guys, this is RisTho, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the whole of Star Wars Battlefront 2, so the past, the present, and the future. All of it. With this in mind, I'm not trying to say that I hate the game, in fact I love it, but there are flaws when it comes to certain things. So if you can't handle the criticism, then I would not suggest watching the video. But, with that out of the way, I hope you guys enjoy. Is Star Wars Battlefront 2 dead? Over the past year, there have been many ups and downs when it came to EA's second installment in the Battlefront saga. In my opinion, I think it's a good game, but with bad leadership behind it. It has so much potential to become more, but corporate greed from EA holds the game back from greatness. It all started even before the game released. During the beta stages, people were very excited for the game to release, with the hope that the game would be as good as the beta. Sadly, the Battlefront gamers took the introduction of microtransactions very seriously, with the fans blaming the game being bad on the pay-to-win aspect. So EA DICE were forced to backtrack from their original plan to release constant updates. The game already had a bad rap even before the release, but then the Last Jedi DLC dropped and it gave fans the hope for a better future in Battlefront. However, it didn't last long due to the halt in production of new content in order to fix the progression. This is also another complication EA had with the fans. They had the fans order new content, but also better progression, and the community didn't seem very active when it came to posting new updates or information. With this all happening, the fans were just getting impatient. There was also the fact that the game didn't have much of a unique experience after playing a few times. The first time you play, you're immersed and have the best time of your life, but after a while, the gameplay becomes stale, and it requires new content to keep the game fresh and fun for all players. And it only went downhill from there because 6 months after the Last Jedi DLC, the most recent major update, the Han Solo DLC, aka Season 2, was released. With some fun additions such as extraction and new skins, it just didn't seem to be enough. To have to wait 6 months for another major update for a game that promised live DLC service, EA wasn't delivering their original idea. They stated that the content dam would open and Battlefront would get a lot more frequent updates, but it never actually happened, and a lot of the casual gamers left the game thinking there was no hope for Battlefront 2. However, something piqued a lot of fans' interest. At EA Play 2018, the new design director, Dennis Brandval, hinted at what's to come in the future of this game. He announced the arrival of Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, and Count Dooku into Star Wars Battlefront 2. Coming alongside the Clone Wars DLC. Everyone was super excited about the news, but it didn't last very long, because when the roadmap for the Clone Wars DLC dropped, the fans learned that the DLC would spread out from July to sometime in winter. Players were frustrated knowing that they would receive very little content in the next coming months. All this comes to now, almost at the end of August, receiving an actual exciting update with new clones and other updates. But what about the future? Do we have the patience to wait until fall and winter for the full Clone Wars DLC? I hope so, at least. This brings me to the question, is Star Wars Battlefront 2 dead? Well, actually, no. We may have had a rough start, but I have hope for the future of Battlefront 2. We have a good player base still, active bug fixes and updates are rolling around, and there's a lot to look forward to in the future. I decided to get a second opinion on the game in a whole, so listen to what Star Wars Battlefront 2 YouTuber A. Walsh, with 25,000 subscribers, has to say on the matter.
What's your opinion on Battlefront 2 dead? I don't think it's dead, my man. I think it's alive and kicking right now. We're currently at the lowest point for Star Wars Battlefront 2. Content is going to revive the game more and more. Best of luck, my man Ryan.
Disclaimer, I did get permission to use this opinion in the video.
Ryan XYZ, go ahead, my man. This stream will be uploaded after this if you want to copy paste it. Go ahead, my man. So, in conclusion, Star Wars Battlefront 2, the successor of EA's previous title, has fallen. But it is picking itself up and has the right track to a good future.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like or subscribe or whatever you want to do. I'm going to be posting some more Star Wars Battlefront 2, Fortnite, anything, updates, opinions, anything like that. So make sure you stay tuned for any of that, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.